Okay, so I just wanted to show you a couple more things so you get a little bit more of an understanding of the 1.7 digger. If you come closer, I'll show you some of the controls and stuff like that, so you get a good clear running understanding of it, right? So you've got your temperature and your fuel, okay, your hour meter there, the battery's obviously good and so on and so forth, just your warning lights, right? Now you got to remember that this one's actually 2-speed, right? So you've got your rabbit mode and your turtle mode, so we all know that the rabbit's faster than the turtle, right? As far as, yeah, that's your lights and so on and so forth. As far as your actual controls, just move your leg there, Clint, right? As far as your actual controls go, right? Just here's your track controls, okay? This one here is your blade up and down, so just go with the blade up and down. Yep. So that's blade up and down and so on and so forth. Now, obviously the auger or hammer or whatever is controlled by the furthest lever over here. You got that lever there, the far lever, right? Yeah, so that's obviously it's nothing's connected, so we can't see. And Clint, you just want to operate the machine like go out, in, so on and so forth. So obviously you're out, and you're up, and you're down, and so on and so forth, right? And obviously your slew, it's fairly straightforward, do you know what I mean? So the machine's very, very easy to operate, simple and easy to use. As always, okay, with any machine, you've got to be like careful of what you're doing because it is still a machine and so on and so forth, right? Obviously you've got your rollover protection and so on and so forth. And once again, the Yanmar engine in the 1.7, which is a Japanese engine, whole heap of Japanese componentry. The money's saved by the manual labor that is required to make all the steel componentry and stuff. And there's little things like the hose protectors and stuff like that to save any issues going forward in the future. So we've chucked the batter bucket on here now. So maybe just to give it a little bit of run, Clint, with the batter bucket in there, just so we can show how it all works and so on and so forth. Yeah. So we'll backfill the little trench. There's obviously the quick hitch on there as well, where you just basically get a little battery powered rattle gun. You get the battery powered rattle gun and essentially loosen the bolt, and then the bucket will come off pretty darn easy, right? Once again, remember, if you're a contractor, own a property, whatever, okay, or even you just want to make a little bit of money on the side, honestly, you've got to choose one of the packages, okay? Digger King 1.7, Digger King 1.0, or the Digger King 1.0 package, or the Digger King 1.7 package, okay? They're low cost, easy to operate machines, right? Reliable, good quality at the right price, you know what I mean? I've worked hard to get these at the right price for you, wholly and solely because I've cut out the middleman. I'm the guy that imports them, I'm the guy that talks to you on the phone, okay? And I'm the guy that if you've got any issues that you deal with, I do obviously have guys working for us. We're not just hanging out in a paddock or anything like that, right? But we want you to have a good customer experience because we know if you do, then what will happen, you'll come back, you'll tell your mates, and then they'll come back and pick up a machine from us as well. So just gonna pull this in here, tidy up. You can see just how easy the machine operates. It's not a difficult machine to use. And even if you've got virtually no experience using a machine, spend a little bit of time on it, okay? And you'll build up and get used to it more and more and so on and so forth, right? It's pretty straightforward. Because of the weight of the machine, they're not over the top heavy, right? So it's about 890 kilos for the 1 ton machine and just a little bit over 1.6, about 1650 for this machine. So even on softish ground, it's not doing too much because it's got a good spread on the actual tracks. Like a car would do more damage because the car doesn't spread out as much. So yeah, so that's basically it. You get the idea. There's obviously the other attachments and so on and so forth that I show you when I go through the whole trailer and so on and so forth, right? So if you're interested and you want to know more, do more, make sure you contact us, have a conversation, and then we can deliver these depending on stock availability and customer orders in line fairly quickly, okay? Don't delay it, and don't forget, you've got the option for finance as well for a few $100 a week, especially if you've got ABN, you're almost instant approval. You've got to have a good credit rating. And if you're just working a job, you've got to be full-time and so on and so forth. But a lot of people buy these and they just hang around the little area. They're only in their suburb, or what do I go do? Little jobs here and there, whack an ad up on Gumtree or Facebook, and away they go. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed a couple of bits and pieces of the video, and I'll go through the rest of it. And yeah, hopefully we'll talk soon.